One of my favorite things about GTA are the myths. There would be rumors posted on fan forums about UFO sightings, Leatherface creeping in the forest at night, CJ's house being cursed. It provided like this aspect of horror you wouldn't think a video game about gangbangers, drug dealers, and mobsters would have. Or have the dedicated fan base it has, with multiple videos posted about myth-related topics of GTA, such as this one. With that said, I wanted to give a brief overview of some of my favorite myths from GTA. Of course, we gotta start with Bigfoot from San Andreas. The most well-known myth of all the GTA games is Bigfoot. According to rumors, Bigfoot resides in the countryside of San Andreas, with many reported sightings in the Mount Chiliad Natural Ark, the Shady Cabin area, and the Baco beyond. And if you did cross paths with him, he would either run away from you or viciously attack you on sight. And because of mods, there's no real way to confirm whether Bigfoot is actually a real thing in the game. The Bigfoot myth was so prolific that even Rockstar themselves acknowledged it, with one of the Rockstar founders, Terry Donovan, allegedly giving an interview stating that there is no Bigfoot, just like in real life. Although he did say afterwards that there is something in the woods. Whatever he was referring to has never been actually revealed. In the subways, something lives there. Maybe a man, maybe something else. But there's definitely rats. Ratman is one of two things. Either a literal rat, who is described as being a tall, half-man, half-rat creature who will attack the player, or he could be a hermit, keeping to himself in the subways of Liberty City. Although Ratman isn't as prolific as the Bigfoot myth was, he definitely was my personal favorite myth. I remember whenever I would search for Ratman when GTA 4 came out and the myth started spreading, I would imagine him looking something in the middle. Like he isn't actually a rat, but he's so malnourished, feral, unkept, just completely riddled in filth, that he starts to resemble one. I also imagine maybe, I don't know, maybe he wore like a mouse costume or some shit like that, I don't know. The last thing I want to cover is interesting, because it's more than a myth. It was actually part of the game. Darko was a character that was meant to appear in GTA 3. He was cut from the game, for reasons that we'll get into later. Darko was supposed to be a homeless revolutionist, whose objective was to bring down Liberty City's economy by whatever means. His missions would involve rampages across the city. It was rumored that one mission had you blowing up school buses filled with children. But when the game was released, Darko wasn't there. There was no school buses to blow up with children in them. And we're left wondering, where the fuck did Darko go? The rumor was that he was cut because his missions were too disturbing. That rumor was expanded more, that Darko was actually cut because of the 9/11 attacks that had recently occurred at the time, but none of these explanations were actually confirmed by Rockstar. So for years it's been a mystery on why this character Darko was no longer part of the game. That changed when Rockstar held the Q&A for the 10-year anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 3, with Rockstar stating that Darko was just a crazy bum who gave you some crazy missions. They were removed a few months before the game was done, long before 9/11, because they weren't as good as the rest of the game, and tonally they were a little odd. He started with 5 missions, and they were slowly all cut. When only 1 or 2 were left, they were all removed as the character just didn't work alongside the other characters. And none of these missions involved blowing up buses of school children. So that was just a brief coverage of some of the myths. They were like really interesting to me. There's one thing I didn't cover in this video. I'm gonna cover it later. But to anyone who's watching this, I have one question for you. Did you know 8 is just infinity stood up? Thanks for watching my video. So do the usual shit you do on YouTube, like and subscribe if you liked my video. Thank you for watching.